Berta Campos Anicetti emigrated to the U.S. on her own from El Salvador at the age of 16. The gifts and challenges of this experience formed her work focus and gave her great compassion for the difficulties faced by newcomers to this country. Over 20 years later, it's no surprise to find her actively fostering cross-cultural understanding and advancement of human rights for Latino and low-income communities.
When I first met Berta, what struck me about her and her leadership style is that she's a very humble individual. She's a natural leader. The fact that she works so hard to empower the Latino community, but also her co-workers and all of our clients. We serve about 55% Latinos right now at the Novato Youth Center, and Berta is always at the forefront of developing policies and programs that respect the culture.
There's a lot of opportunities here, and I feel like people just need to be guided for where they are and look for them, because naturally most of immigrants who come to this country, they come here because they want a better life. And so they look for those opportunities, and our job is actually to guide and show where the opportunities are.
Berta knew from the very beginning the importance of the Latino community taking an active hand in their own well-being, and successfully launched the Novato Youth Center's Teen Pregnancy Prevention Program, followed recently by the Promotora Program.
I have dreamed about having a Promotora program here in Novato for a long time. The Promotora program, it's a program that identifies natural leaders in the community. These are people who already are leaders in their own community in their own way. So the lady in an apartment building who, when there's a disaster, a tragedy, she's the one who collects the money for the flowers, or she's the one who arranges a meal schedule for a family who's going through a crisis. This is the lady that everybody goes to because Niña Amarillita knows where the clinic is and where I need to take my kid because my kid's sick and I don't have insurance. These are the people that are identified, and what we do is we provided some training so that they can learn how to help their community.
I am a promotora because I love to help people, and the Promotora program, it gives me tools to do it.
The way I like to work with leadership is that I like to provide the tools for people to be able to become leaders. I also like to then, once I feel like they have the necessary tools, then I like to take a step back, because I think it's important for people to do stuff and experience on their own. You know, they say that you learn the most when you make mistakes. So if you don't live through it, then how are you going to gain the skills to do it?
Berta Campos, como líder en nuestra comunidad, es muy valiosa porque, aparte de ser un ejemplo a seguir, ella siempre está conectada con la comunidad y la comunidad se siente identificada con ella. Y lo que yo he aprendido de Berta es saber las cosas de otra perspectiva. Y lo que Berta es lo que yo quisiera hacer en el futuro.
I think it's critical for the Latino community to be able to grow their own leadership because, you know, research has told us peers listen to peers. And so I think it's more effective for Latinos to look up to people who they can identify with. At the same time, I think that, you know, unfortunately in California even, we don't have enough people who can dedicate themselves to working with just Latino communities. So there's two things parallel. One is, yes, it's critical that Latinos build up their own leadership, but at the same time, we also need the help of anybody who's interested in helping us work and improving the situation for immigrants in our community. And it doesn't matter whether you're Latino or not, you really need just the heart to do it.